Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So I am back here in my kitchen and it is a hot mess. I have a lot of clean dishes in the dishwasher I need to put away. I have a few dishes that I need to clean, but this is the area that I really wanted to tackle. So we just got back from a little road trip and we have all of these snacks and trash that I need to go through. So that is the main goal for this video. So we have a few things here that I'm just going to throw on the floor, and I do need to take them out to the trash. But everything here, most of it will probably end up in the pantry or in the laundry. So the laundry area is my overstock of my pantry. I'm just trying to tidy up this area here. Anything that doesn't need to be there, I'm going to put them where they need to be, and I want this counter as clean as possible. We have a lot of bread here, so I did pull out my little basket to make sure that that is stacked nicely. I also have these two little pots that we got from a Daiso that my kids wanted to repot their plants. So we did go to Home Depot, and one of the activities, so I think it's the first Saturday every month, there's like an activity for the kids to paint something, like build something out of wood and paint it. And their activity the other time we went was to build this kind of wooden plant holder. And so they built it, they painted it, and it's got like an earth on it, so you can see it right there. But they don't like the look of it. They wanted those cute little pots, so we bought those from Daiso for only like $1.75, and I will repot them later on. I've just moved them to the side because I do have to go outside and get some soil to put on the bottom of the new pots, because they're a lot bigger than the smaller pots that they have. And so the little plants that are in there, they're starting to sprout a little bit. I'm hoping I'm not going to kill them by repotting them already, but it's just like little basil, and so it's not something that I don't think it's going to grow all the way, but they are enjoying seeing these little green plants just grow out of the pots. I'll repot them a little bit later, but you can see I've already cleared out the counter. I wiped it down. I like to do that first, so then I can put all the clean dishes on the counter as I'm putting them away, and then I will focus on doing the dishes. We'll look at the other counter to the left of the screen as well, and then yeah, so I'm just trying to tidy up this kitchen. It didn't take me that long, honestly, but yeah, it was just a hot mess with literally all of those snacks and other stuff that needed to be put away in the pantry or the laundry. So this was filmed after my procedure, and you can see I'm not using my left arm as much, and that's purely because there's still a bit of pain in it. But yeah, I am recovering, so it's getting there. So I did find this bento box kind of thing, and I forgot that I even had it up there as I was putting that vase up. I saw this, so I thought, oh, you know what, this would be good when I go back to work. I'm going to be able to put my lunch in there, so I decided to take it out of the box, and I'll wash that, and I'll use that probably in the next couple of weeks for my lunch. So I am trying to get back into my health reset, lose a bit of weight, and so I have been trying to really watch my calories, and this will help by bringing food to work whenever I have to be in the office, because honestly, every time I do go to the office, before we would always be going out and eating, and it's not about the cost, but I end up eating way more than I should. I'm sure there's going to be days where I'm going to have cheat days, but that bento box, I thought that was pretty cool, that I'm going to try and use that. Okay, so we are looking at this counter space now, and there's just a lot of random stuff. So this is the catch-all area that when people come into the house, they kind of like dump stuff here. There's a bunch of random toys and other stuff. I'm not fully cleaning this up like I usually do, but all the toys and random stuff that shouldn't be there, I'm just placing them in the living room. And I will do a deep dive on this as well, because you're going to see all these small little stuff. I threw them in my, how would I say it, my junk cupboard, and I haven't touched that junk cupboard in quite a while. That's going to be another video, honestly, because I've just been throwing stuff in there And I can't remember the last time I cleaned it and really pulled anything out of there that was useful. So I might need to do another deep clean of that junk cupboard and maybe get rid of more stuff, because out of sight, out of mind. But then honestly, there's probably a lot of stuff there that I don't need. It's the same thing with the drawers in my desk. I did a big organization and cleaned the drawers, but there's still so much in there that I'm not really opening the drawer to grab out of. So I've got them there for just in case, but I think the just in case is never going to happen. So I'm just going to probably go through and clean up as much as possible. So the counters are all done. It's time to just do the few little dishes that I have here. So the bento box and a few plates and cutlery. And then we're basically done when it comes to the kitchen. So the counters are done, the dishes are done. The only thing I really need to do now is repot the plants. I need to vacuum the floors as well as Swiffer them. So here are the pots that I have. So I did get some soil from outside, and this plastic container I was going to throw away anyway, so I just filled it up with some soil, and I have a plastic spoon to kind of put the soil in. And then you can already see I'm just trying to take the top part off, because that's where all the seeds, and you can see a little bit of the green plant that is growing. I really hope it doesn't die by me repotting it, but then I decided to put more soil in. That way there is enough and it looks perfectly. I like it, I really do. And then honestly, after this I did water them, and I actually put them outside because I was reading the instructions, and it's been a couple of weeks, and so it's time to put them out in direct sunlight, and then hopefully they will grow. So we'll just see. But they do look pretty cute in the little duck and the frog. Don't know what I'm going to do with the wooden kind of pot holders that we made from Home Depot. I'll ask the kids when they get home. But yeah, really happy with the way it turned out, and also like I'm happy that I was able to really clean the kitchen. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw them, or not throw them, but place them outside, wipe down the counter, and then the last thing that we always do is the floor. So I always do the floors last, purely because as you do wipe down the counter, sometimes stuff go on the floor, and then you do have to clean it up later. So you're better off cleaning from the top down, so all the counters, then all the floors. So the last thing to do is Swiffer the floor, because as we do walk on it, even though you are vacuuming, it does catch a lot of dust and dirt. We don't bring shoes in our home, so we always have like a rack outside with all of our shoes, and we just have house slippers. That way we can keep the floor as clean as possible. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's do a quick recap of what the kitchen looked like before. So you can see the counters were just jam-packed with so much stuff. The dishwasher was full of clean dishes that I needed to put away. But yeah, there was just no space on this counter, and so I was really trying to tackle this as soon as possible. That way it looks neat and I'm not so stressed out. And so this is what my kitchen looks like now. So you can see the counter, you can see there's a few dishes in the dishwasher, which is fine, but everything else you can see the counters, which I'm very happy about. And so that's basically it. That was my really quick cleaning video for today. So just a reset of my kitchen, and yeah, thank you for watching.